Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dal, and you're here to be extra with Dal. So, just like that, Miss Universo or Miss Telemundo, just kidding, Miss Universe 2020 is over. And this is my first time vlogging about it, actually, and stating my opinions and my predictions, stuff like that. And it's been so fun, and I can't wait to, do this again next year. It's so amazing. And thank you guys so much for, just being supportive and just watching me, gag over, really stupid stuff. Anyway, so let's start off with how many I got right. So here's my list and what I got right and what I got wrong. So I got Iceland wrong, Nepal's not there, Romania's not there, Cameroon, Czech Republic's not there. I missed those girls, but whatever. But I did predicted Myanmar. So whatever you guys say, I predicted. I think I'm the only one who predicted Myanmar in there because she was just really stunning. She looked like, she looked like Asian Madison Beer. I swear to God, she's so stunning. And she's, to me, I don't know her story, but I just thought she was stunning, that she needed to be highlighted. And, they lost their costume. Like, hello, give her a spot. So my surprise was Nicaragua. And I was like, oh, wow, I did not notice her at all. I kind of have some glimpse of remembering her, but not really. And then the biggest surprise of all time, South Africa. I mean, she did not make it. I mean, honestly, I was kind of happy just because I was like, let other girls win, for real, seriously, you guys. And most importantly, it's she looked like Demi. That was the thing. She looked like Demi to me. And it's, they just won Miss Universe. So, I mean, then my next confusion is why was Nepal not in there? Nepal was such a standout to me, during this whole time, and the way she spoke to people, and she was interviewed by a lot of vloggers and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, wow, she's really standing out. And I think that she's got something there, and she should have won national costume, to be honest with you. I don't think it should have been Myanmar. But I mean, you know what? Myanmar always wins the national costume. And the crazy thing is that this is the first time Myanmar won a national costume without having to carry something like a freaking house, like a freaking Malaysia. And so now during this swim competition, everybody did great. So I'm not going to go one by one. I thought everybody could have made it in because everybody killed it. Everybody's body was on point. Miss Philippines was gorgeous. Again, I just don't think Miss Philippines is telegenic. I know she's beautiful, but just she didn't pop. So yeah, I think everybody in swim did really, really well. I mean, everyone's abs were on point. I mean, come on, you guys. I'm trying to get mines to that, so I'll update you guys on that. Then we're going to the evening gown. So for the evening gown, we saw the 10 finalists. There was our Dominican Republic, she was on my top list. She was my number 11, right? Because again, I was like, oh, will they put her in there? But they did. India, she was not on my top 15, but I do know a lot of people liked her, and I know that she has a huge fan base. And so, I mean, good for her. I mean, I don't think she deserved to be in the top 10. I'm going to be honest. And that's what I am. I'm honest and unbiased. And I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not trying to be like, oh my God, I want your country to like me. No, to me, she didn't stand out in comparison to, Nepal or other countries, honestly. But she was there. She did her thing. And then number 4 was Peru and Australia, Puerto Rico, which I also thought should not have been there. I mean, one of the judges was Puerto Rican, so it's not fair because she just kind of puts her there because of that, because they're from the same. I just think that's so unfair that you'd bring someone in just because you're from the same country. That's just not fair. And then we had Thailand, who was, again, she could have been a little bit more extra. I don't know why she didn't. Honestly, really. Costa Rica. I mean, the first time I saw Costa Rica during preliminary, I was stunning, up and down, left and right, side to side, beautiful. She is gorgeous. She's exactly who I want to look like when I give it plastic surgery. I'm kidding. But Costa Rica, and then you have Mexico, and then you have Brazil as your top 10. So for Jamaica, during her gown competition, her gown was too stiff, but I thought she looked like queen. Like, that's why I felt so good. I'm like, oh my God, she was in my top 2. So I'm like, oh my God, yeah, she's gonna make it in. But, didn't make it in. Dominican Republic, I thought the gold didn't really stand out, against the background. However, though, she's just like beautiful in the face, and you cannot deny that. And so I think her face just totally carried her through the competition. And, she had a vibe and aura about her. And then India, I thought she didn't stand out, but, good for her. Peru was obviously a standout. She even stood out more than preliminary. And I thought when she had her hair tied, not in a bun, just like tied like in a pony, was totally much better than the bun actually, because it looked more modern. And again, I like that she kind of went with like this side, the side, what do you call, part of here. I thought that looks really good on her face. And then Australia made it in. I thought during the evening gown, she looked very short. And I know she's short, that's okay. But it's like, she should have put her hair up or something, or like wore a much higher shoes, because you're tall, you're short. You have to elongate yourself. And then Puerto Rico looked like a car wash. I mean, she was there because one of the judges is Puerto Rican. I mean, period, obviously. And then we have Thailand, who killed it. I thought her gown from the preliminary should have been her gown, but that night I thought that would have worked better, because I think maybe the judges didn't really understand, or didn't have fashion sense, honey, to understand what she was wearing, like how beautiful and what a piece of art that she was wearing. Then Costa Rica, I thought Costa Rica was beautiful. She didn't change her hair. Her hair was just straight. It suits her. When it ain't broke, don't fix it. It looked good on her, so she stuck with that. And then Mexico was stunning. I didn't think she stood out, only because Costa Rica really stood out. But in the red dress, I'm like, oh, well, I still can't get over Costa Rica. We've got red dress. So I'm like, Mexico. However, her dress, I was expecting more drama from her, just based on like Sophia Aragon from last year, but they didn't bring it. So it is what it is. And then Brazil was safe, but she's got the present. And I love that about Brazil. She just kind of like, she's got the factor de, X factor happiness. And then on to the questions. Top 5. I mean, come on, like, right? I mean, I was hoping that I'd have more top 5s in there, but I was really happy that Peru wasn't there. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Peru. I think she's gorgeous, and I like her. I like her personality, and like, I like who she is as an individual. And she's very warm and very inviting and welcoming, and like, she's relatable. And so during the COVID, first and foremost, there was so many COVID questions, you guys. I was hoping there would only be one. But I mean, I guess that's the time we live in, But, and another thing that was like, I didn't get was like, Brooklyn had a mask on. No one's around you. Like, I get this whole, like, you have to wear a mask, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like, no one's around you. Like, we're not, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're being asked to do that. Like, you know that, But, I just didn't want it to be too, like, COVID stuff. Like, we want to watch the pageant, kind of forget about COVID. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's been in our face for, like, an entire year. And so the COVID question was 2. I thought during the questions about COVID that Mexico did better than India. But I was hoping India would kill it in the COVID question, because, like, her country is going through that. I'm like, girl, like, why aren't you more, like, strong and more, like, well vetted and well, I don't know, like, you should have probably practiced that, because that's going to come off, But I thought she was unprepared with that question. And then for Brazil, killed it. I mean, there's nothing more cuter than a fucking Brazilian accent. Honestly, like, she sounded so cute. Oh my God, she was so cute. And again, she has that acting skills. Her exposure in China really helped her. She was so comfortable there. And the Dominican Republic had a really soothing voice, although I wish I heard her in English. But it's in Florida. Everyone there were Latino pretty much, mostly. And then Peru was a standout, of course. I mean, she was amazing. I mean, both during the top 5 and the final question, she was amazing. I mean, that leads us to the final question. So the final question, they all had like, a word that they have to sort of describe, which I kind of think they stole that from the Philippines, honestly. Anyway, so basically, I thought everybody did a great set for India. Like, I was gonna do it. I would have done it this way. I would have done Dominican Republic, because she kind of froze a little bit. She did not know what the hell she was saying, but it's all good. She's stunning. And then India she didn't have conviction in what she was saying. So I thought that she deserved the position that she was in. And then third should have been, I felt as if should have been Mexico. And I get it that she was more thoughtful, but she also gave a generic answer, honestly. And again, it's all about relatability at this point. And I thought Brazil and Peru had the relatability factor. They were a beautiful speaker, and there was just something about them that you wanted to like pay attention to what they're saying. And I think, that's the X factor, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't want to say it's rigged, but Telemundo is kind of like, they presented this. And honestly, when I would post any type of video, Telemundo would always like copyright me stuff. So it's like, I hate them. Just kidding. And also, the funny thing about all this is like during the coronation, they were like not holding hands. I'm like, okay, but you've been tested, you've been like negative, and that's why you're there. But then like after she's crowned, everybody hugs each other. It just doesn't make sense. Like this whole like agenda thing of like, you got social distance, but then it's not. Anyway. And then lastly, I think that the host needs to be changed immediately. I thought the host, they were so boring. Olivia, I mean, she looked like she was, I don't know, she looked confused. She looked, I don't know. I really liked her. I did kind of found it funny though that when she announced Peru as second runner-up, she had that look in her face. It was like, I wonder what it, I'm curious what it said. I want to know. Sorry, voice itchy. I want to know what it says. You guys, don't you guys want to know? I really want to know. Is it like a Steve Harvey moment? I really, really want to know. And Mario Lopez's face looked so snatched. And maybe he just got his Botox just recently. Who knows, right? He used to be so hot. I remember him when I was young. He was so sexy, you guys. But, maybe they need another host next year, I thought the commentator were boring, but it's like there's 3 of them. At least just have one. I think it's better. Like in 2015, that lady who was commentating backstage and stuff like that, I thought she was cute. Honestly, Ashley was so good as well. Oh my God, I miss Ashley. I totally forgot about her. But I mean, all in all, I thought everything was great. I think it's, our expectation was really low, honestly, because it's COVID, but then it expected that low expectation because of COVID. So that's my review of Miss Universe. And, please subscribe. Please give this video a like or share it with someone. Actually subscribe. I really, really want to grow this, and I really want to grow with you guys. And I can't wait what the future holds because I love pageants and I want to be able to, express my opinion along with you guys and have a conversation with you in the comments down below, as I have been doing this whole time. And some are mean, and some are really, really full of love. But then I love both because, I'm the kind of person that's like, I'll respond to anything, no matter what you say, and I think conversation is really important. So that's about it, you guys. Again, stay extra, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. And perhaps I'll see you guys again next season or next year. And if not, follow me on my IG and follow me on my journey and, growing this YouTube channel, okay? Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.